Virgil, Pietro, and anyone?
Yes. Hello. I'm.
Hi. Sorry, are you free for a moment? I know it's the middle of the night. I've got a bit of a question for you. I'm coming up.
Yes, I am.
Where are you? Oh, there's so many floors. Oh, there's some. Oh, hi.
I'm in the office floor.
Hi. Oh,
Hello.
how did your head turn? How are you turning your head that way? How are you doing that?
Sorry, I think I zoned out a second. Am I?
You're back now. How did you do that?
Hello.
Okay.
It's a fun thing about ravens. Actually, we can turn our head in a weird direction. I suppose I was not paying attention in it.
Terrifying. Anyway, hi, hello.
Hello. Are you okay? You seem covered in.
No, fine.
Something. Hello.
Just a bit of skulk, probably. Hi. Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Why are you pointing your violin at me?
They have an axe.
Oh no, that's normal. That's fine. Oh,
okay,
Ava,
that's normal. Okay.
Virgil, Ava.
Hello.
Ava is my sister, basically roommate. Same difference.
Oh, fair enough. Hello. It's nice to meet you. I am Virgil.
I can tell.
Okay.
I like your wings.
Don't start. Don't start.
Is that what? Should I be nervous with this?
She's a thing with feathers. It's a bird thing.
Oh, would you like one? I pick at them. I kind of have a lot on me.
Okay, there you go. You don't have to pick it off.
I actually already have one of these, but I'll take it.
I thought you just had one of Pietro's. What do you mean?
This is vaguely concerning. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, hi. Sorry, it's middle of the night.
Hi. Hello.
Do you know anything about book restoration? Perhaps.
Yes, quite a bit actually. It was part of my job at the last lab we were at.
Could you restore that? I don't know anything about book restoration, but I can't even get the pages open to see if the words are okay, or let alone what the title is. It's all mucked up.
No, that is. It is certainly going to be quite difficult to restore. What exactly is growing on this?
Skulk. It's this I don't know if it's a fungus, perhaps some substance that's down sometimes in the lower bits. Have you seen the city that's below here? I guess, lack of a better word.
Yes, I'm vaguely familiar. I haven't gotten too close personally.
I wouldn't. It's down there pretty heavily, and found those books there. And I really want to know. Do you know anything about a creature, say, 3, I don't know, like people tall, with a gaping open chest, something floating in it that only seems to sniff with no eyes, pink horns, and feet, hands, no? Ringing a bell, perhaps?
No, I feel as though I should. If I had heard about a giant creature with horns and pink hands, I might have remembered that. I don't think I know anything.
That's fair.
But it had books?
All right. I don't either. But there's books. There's books there that we found.
Theoretically, if two of you'd like to come upstairs, we have a bookbinding workshop that Pietro sort of set up for us up here.
Nice.
I could potentially try and restore it. The skulk seems to have infested the cover. The cover itself being an organic material, like the stitching will need to be entirely replaced. Depending on how deeply it is eaten into the actual paper itself, I could maybe restore it. It'd be very warped, or in bookbinding the term is cockled. It's when the water seeps into the paper and it does the crinkly thing. Typically mold can be easily removed within the first 48 hours from pages if it's properly frozen and dried out, but I'm assuming these have been in this state longer than 48 hours.
Much longer, probably. Years.
Depending on potentially the acidity level of the paper, I could potentially remove some of the molding. Not all of the text will be available. They are in quite a state where it seems as though the skulk has actually eaten into the page itself. It would take some time, I would imagine, but
But you could do it.
Maybe.
I'm work on a maybe. I'm right on a maybe.
I can certainly try.
If you could, that would be great.
Well, yes.
I really appreciate it.
Of course, yes, I will. I will certainly give it an attempt. As I said, I will likely need to replace the covers and the actual binding of the book itself, so it may not exactly look like the same book when it is done, but hopefully the pages might be.
As long as they're readable, I'll take it.
As long as they are not too stuck together with this skulk. There is a chance that see how these pages are stuck together here. If the mold is only if the rot is only on the outside of the pages and it's sort of putting a film over the sides, sticking it together, it will be far easier to remove, but it will remain to be seen once I actually open it if it's extended inside the pages and almost acting as a glue, keeping the surfaces of the pages together.
All right.
No, I think
this makes sense. This is extremely interesting. I'm glad you know how to do this. I have no idea.
Yes, it was part of my job at the last library piece where I did that we would well, I suppose I would help our mentor restore books.
That's good. Thank you. I'd really appreciate it if you could.
Yes, of course. Get back down. I might have some materials I can grab.
I just fell. What is?
You're all right.
What is up here on your wall?
Just things that I'm working on, some research, I suppose.
Is that vast down at the bottom?
Yes, it is. That was, they came to Peter and I asking about avian traits and the extent to which they have avian traits. I think of it as a scale almost. You would be at one end of the scale because you are entirely human, but Pietro is very, very bird. So Pietro is one end, and myself and Vast are sort of in the middle. We both have similar traits like the bird legs and similar wing structures, but Vast also has other traits, like the nictitating membrane in their eye, which would indicate a higher level of avianism, but is not represented anywhere else in their biology. He came to talk to us about it, and I suppose I was researching it, that's why he's on the board. Yes.
As long as they're all right.
Oh yes, no, they're fine. He's fine. He seems he borrowed some books. Actually, I was just going to say it's interesting. The book that he borrowed looks closer in age to some of these books with the sculpt than most of the others in the library. I may have to try and get that back at some point to compare them. But
that's good to know. Yeah. Well, sorry. I hold a great deal of care for Vass, just making sure he's all right.
No,
is all.
Yes, I had heard that you two were close. But
dating. Yes.
Oh. I see.
I realize that's not necessarily common knowledge.
No, I was just not aware. How's that going? Are they is he well?
Yes. Yeah. Last I saw, just like a day or so ago.
See,
doing
that
all right.
That is good. We spoke so much recently about light crystals, actually.
That's good. Well, It's quite late, and I've just kind of burst into your library, middle of the night, and requested you get mold off of books. So maybe I should head on out.
It's no problem at all. I will look at getting those off for you as soon as I can. Perhaps in the morning I might continue wrapping up here with my amethyst experiment and then heading to bed. But I'll certainly try and get things done as soon as I can.
Thank you, Virgil. I appreciate it.
I
really do.
Anytime.
You have a good night.
You too, and it was nice to meet you, Ava.
It was a pleasure.
Indeed. Well,
So that's so creepily.
have a good night.
Have a good night.
Dating. They are dating. Okay, so does Rune know? How much does Rune know? What does Rune know? What does Voss know? I don't. As much as I hope that Rune is not involved in whatever is happening. I don't know which is worse, that Rune's partner is potentially lying to him, or that Rune is also hiding things. Hopefully these books do hold some level of answer, if it's anything like the book that Ross borrowed. Whatever this material is, Skulk, I hope it's not dangerous in any way. It doesn't exactly look healthy to be working with, but I suppose as long as I'm careful for the sake of restoration, it should be fine. I'm sure everything is going to be fine. I think perhaps I should just keep it away from Peter just in case. I'm sure whatever this Skulk is fine.